Hey folks, we're just out for a ride here around the city. Pretty windy day, early June, and just going for a little ride. Gonna head into a little local spot in the woods here and just kind of hang out a little bit. Hold on a second, I'm gonna turn the camera around for a different perspective. Yeah, so here we go. Riding along here on the Trek 520. Cruising around. Apologize for the wind noise, it's kind of windy out here today, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Still gonna ride. Okay folks, we just paused here for a minute. Took the camera off of the selfie stick there and obviously holding it in my hand now. I'm about to put it on this GoPro mount, which I have on my handlebar extender. I did a video about these a while back. A little bit of car noise, so pause for that. I also recently did a video on this cell phone holder, smartphone holder, Kiyomi. And if I remember, I'll put a link in the description down below for that as well. Now I'm just going to pause this and get the camera on here, then we're going to ride. Okay, back on the bike. Camera, the GoPro is mounted to the handlebar extender, obviously pointing forward, and I'm going to continue this ride. Okay folks, so we're off the pavement and onto the good stuff that this bike is more at home on. This was all flooded out just recently after some heavy rains, but it's looking pretty good now. I'm gonna turn off right here. And looks like the BMXers have been in here. Adding this little bit of jump stuff. Pop that down a bit. So we've been digging around here. And holy crap. I don't know what they dug the big hole for in the ground. But we won't be riding through that. Angle the camera back up here. I may edit that out. I may not. And we got a tree partially falling down the path here, so we're going to walk it down this as well. Walk her back up the other side. On the mountain bike, probably just ride this, but I'm just going to walk this up right here. Like I was saying, this is early June. First time I've been in here since last October. Excuse me. Did a couple videos last year in here where we're going. And I'm going to go in and see what things look like here now. Gear down a little bit. Section here is kind of bumpy. Again, this might be better with the mountain bike, front suspension at least. I'm just going to walk it along here, trying to remember the spot where I cut into these woods over here. And I think I see it. More or less. Maybe less. Last fall I sort of cleared out a little bit of a path through here so I could ride this. But I Take them off the path right now a little bit. Plus it's grown over. Not so much grown over, but more trees falling during the winter and all that stuff. Up and over a fallen tree there. Okay. A little wet, swampy right here, but that's all right. This whole area basically was built upon a swamp long ago. Okay, time to get off and walk this thing. So what's me here? Whoa, the part I want to go to is completely underwater. Well, bear with me there, folks. I didn't realize mosquitoes were going to be this bad already. When I started the ride back from home, there's been no mosquitoes yet all year. This is only a few kilometers away, and the bugs are just insane. Like I say, this area is basically built upon a swamp. Last fall, this area here was nice and dry. I erected a little fire pit over here. There used to be a lean-to structure back this way a bit. Tacked on the wood up there, we couldn't rot. Thought I might do something with that. But that area is awfully prone to flooding, as is obvious, so I'm going to have to change things up. I'm going to turn the camera around. So I'm going to change things up a little bit and probably over in this area relocate that fire pit area over this way and bring in some better rock to build it up with. Probably set something up over here, maybe a bushcraft style bench, a couple things like that. I might do a couple overnight bike packing style trips in here, and I want to travel light and just in and out. In early evening, out early in the morning, that sort of thing. For tonight, the plan was coming over here. I brought a good book with me and my reading glasses. I did not bring bug dope, so that sucks. Now, if I had the fire going, which is what I was going to do, campfire, the wood smoke would keep the bugs away nicely. The area for the fire pit is sitting in about 2 inches of water, so that's not going to cut it tonight. So I'm going to cut this one short. I'm going to pack up, ride back home, get ready to watch a hockey game. And I might come back over here tomorrow. And this area here is quite nice and dry. A couple other spots that could work. And I'm going to kind of reconfigure this whole thing. I had brought a couple of beer over with me, a few hot dogs. I'm going to roast a couple hot dogs over a fire, read my book, just relax for a couple hours. But a little bit of a change of plan. So anyways, I'll edit this together and get the video up shortly, and I will talk to you soon. Yeah, that didn't work out quite as planned. I had thought about bringing bug repellent with me and totally forgot at the last minute. Thought about it halfway over here, thinking, bugs won't be bad, I'll just wing it. That was a mistake. And the old fire pit area being right on a swamp doesn't help either. This little wooden walkover bridge down here, that's new since last fall. Gonna walk her down here. She's a little soft and loose at the bottom. And this is kind of rickety, but I'm gonna just hop across it here and run her right back up the other side. I have rode up this before on the mountain bike. Little lower gears on it. There we go. There's any place I can set the bike here. Just lean it up for a minute. Not really. how this works. I'm partially in view here. So yeah, it was a good plan. The plan didn't exactly work out. Still got out for a little ride, and I think I'll come back in here tomorrow. Probably bring the mountain bike and change things up over there a little bit and set up my little spot again. Talk to you soon. All right, we're back on the local bike paths again, working our way back towards the home base. And this section we're coming down on here now, just a couple weeks ago, this was completely barricaded off and flooded out from the river that's just over there. There's probably half a foot of water on this bike path right here. Same bike path, same place, roughly 2 weeks ago. You can see the flooding. Much better now. Still a lot of silt from the river, but that'll eventually go away. Used to do a lot of running along these bike paths out here too over the years, but so far no running yet this year. Still not back to good enough health for that. It's been over 5 months now since I got a bit of that little bug that was going around the world for the last couple of years. Got over the main thing quite quickly, but the side effects have been lasting for several months, and still don't have the energy that I used to. It's getting better though. Last week I was working in the shop, probably averaging 5 to 6 hours a day, which doesn't sound like much because it isn't, but it's a lot better than the 4 or 5 hours a week that I was averaging for several months before that. So, you know, getting there. Another month or so should be feeling pretty much normal, I think, judging by the progress over the last month or so. Anyways, I'm going to shut my mouth now and just take you along for the ride along this path, nice and easy. Already subscribed to the channel yet, please take a sec there and grab that subscribe button and give that a little click for me. I would appreciate that. That helps me out. Also hit the like button and leave some good comments down below the video. That all helps YouTube spread it around a little better, the algorithms and all that. And we're approaching 2,000 subscribers now for this little channel, so it's gradually getting there. Do a little video from home maybe tomorrow or the next day, talking about the channel a little bit more and some of that sort of stuff. I've been quite negligent the last month or so. A lot of the reason for that is the 3 floods in the wood shop after heavy rains over a short period. So just wasn't real motivated. Lost a couple of weeks cleaning up from that, letting everything dry out. And started getting quite busy now the last few weeks. Paddles and planter boxes. I'll do a video about that as well. Anyways, I'm going to shut the camera off now, save some battery power. And from home, I'll get this all put together. Put a video up probably tomorrow afternoon, which will be Friday. It's Thursday right now, but when you see this, it'll be Friday. Talk to you soon. Well, folks, home stretch. Hey, Ron. And I figured I wouldn't be back here for at least another 3 hours or so, but that's the way she goes. Full stop.